Attention, fans. Something huge is happening, and you won't believe what former NFL mastermind Bill Belichick just dropped on the Let's Go podcast about our Chiefs Super Bowl loss. As a diehard Chiefs fan, I'm absolutely fired up by this revelation. Bill Belichick, a true legend in the game, has called out head coach Andy Reid for one of the most critical missteps that led to our heartbreaking defeat against the Eagles. According to Belichick, the problem started with our left tackle situation. He explained that although Andy Reid and GM Brett Veach recognized the issue early on and tried to address it by drafting Kingsley Suamataia in the first or second round, that plan simply didn't work out. Instead of finding a long-term solution, the Chiefs ended up playing 4 offensive tackles, and our final option in the playoffs was none other than Joe Thuney, a guard who hasn't played tackle since his college days at NC State. Belichick didn't mince words. They knew what the problem was. They tried to address it. It didn't work out with Kingsley. It didn't work out with Morris. Then they made a trade that didn't work out, and now they ended up playing a guard at tackle. You get up against some teams, and you can get by with that. But until you get up against the best teams, that was a problem for them. It was a problem for them in the Super Bowl. Now, as a Chiefs fan who bleeds red and gold, I can't help but feel that this misstep was a turning point that cost us dearly. We know how vital a strong offensive line is to protecting our star quarterback and keeping our dynamic offense firing on all cylinders. While we all recognize that all-pro guard Joe Thuney is an absolute beast at his position, forcing him to play left tackle just isn't a sustainable solution, especially when you consider that our next season is right around the corner, and with potential free agency threats like Trey Smith looming, the pressure to get our offensive line right has never been greater. I truly believe that if Reid and his staff had come up with a solid long-term fix for the left tackle spot, we might have had a chance to rewrite history and avoid that painful loss. But now, we need to ask ourselves, can the Chiefs recover from this huge oversight, or will this mistake continue to haunt us in the 2025 season? What do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Is Andy Reid's gamble with the offensive line something we can overcome? Or do you feel this misstep was the fatal flaw that derailed our Super Bowl dreams? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear every one of your opinions. And if you're as passionate as I am about our team's future and want to stay up to date with every breaking NFL insight, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. And you won't believe the latest move by our organization. Our very own Kansas City Chiefs are bringing back a familiar face from the NFL, and it's going to shake up the quarterback battle. You heard that right. The Chiefs having former Pittsburgh Steelers draft pick Chris Oladikin to a reserve/futures deal for the 2025 season. And as a diehard fan, I couldn't be more excited about this bold move. Now, let me break it down for you. Oladikin, who was originally drafted by the Steelers in 2022 and joined their quarterback room alongside Kenny Pickett, didn't quite get the playing time he hoped for in Pittsburgh. After an offseason where he barely saw any action during training camp, he was eventually released by the Steelers and found a new home with our Chiefs on the practice squad. Despite limited reps, he's played in just one game in 2024, where he managed a single rush for 5 yards. This 27-year-old has already won 2 Super Bowls and been to a championship game in each of his first 3 NFL seasons, proving he's got that winning pedigree we all crave in a player. Now, the Chiefs have decided it's time to give Oladikin another shot at making an impact, and signing him to a futures deal is a clear signal that we're all about finding hidden gems and turning them into game changers. This move not only adds depth to our quarterback room, but also highlights the Chiefs' commitment to reloading our roster with players who have been battle-tested on the biggest stages. Meanwhile, back in Pittsburgh, the quarterback situation is undergoing a complete overhaul with names like Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, and Kyle Allen in the mix, leaving their future look vastly different from what it once was. As a loyal Chiefs fan, I see this as a power move by GM Brett Veach and our coaching staff, a testament to our belief in giving talented players a second chance to shine. But what do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Is Chris Oladikin the secret weapon who could finally earn a spot on our active roster and add another layer of championship experience to our squad? Or do you think his limited game action so far should give us pause? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear every one of your opinions on this potential game-changing move. And if you're as pumped as I am about the future of our team, be sure to smash that like button. You heard it right. After our Super Bowl run, the Chiefs have had to make some tough roster decisions, and one of our wide receivers, Montrell Washington, has instantly found a new home after the split. Now, as a die-hard Chiefs fan, it hurts to see one of our own leave, but let me break it down for you. The Chiefs had 51 players on their active roster, and while they did a great job overall, they couldn't sign everyone from the practice squad to future contracts. Out of the 7 players let go, Montrell Washington's case stands out. Washington, who was initially signed to our practice squad on August 31st, 2023, got promoted to the active roster on September 27th, but sadly never got a chance to see the field before being released on October 19th. Even though he was later brought back to the practice squad and was part of the Super Bowl team in 2023, the lack of game time in 2024 made it clear that the Chiefs couldn't justify giving him another reserve/future contract. And now, the news is out that he signed with the New York Giants, a move that makes sense given the Giants' current receiver depth issues. As a lifelong Chiefs fan, it stings to see our former teammate head off to join a rival, but it also highlights the competitive nature of the NFL and the constant need for our organization to maintain the highest standards. This move might even serve as a wake-up call for our front office to reassess how we develop and utilize talent from our practice squad. So, what do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Was letting Montrell Washington go the right call, or should our team have found a way to keep his potential under the red and gold banner? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear every one of your opinions on this game-changing roster move. And if you're as passionate as I am about the future of our Chiefs, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of the latest breaking news and insider analysis. Stay tuned, because the NFL is always full of surprises, and our journey to greatness continues every day.